This is Max and Mia podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Max and Mia podcast. How are things going, Mia?
Honestly, Max, I'm exhausted. I spent about 20 minutes this morning just staring at photos of beaches on Instagram instead of working. I think I need a break.
I feel you. I think everyone watching this feels the same way. We all need a holiday. And that is exactly what we are talking about today, vacations.
Yes. But we aren't just talking about relaxing by the pool. We are looking at the real experience of traveling. You know, the arguments about where to go, the stress of packing your suitcase.
And the problems when you finally arrive at the hotel. It's the behind the scenes of a trip. We have 3 conversations prepared for you today that cover the whole journey.
Exactly. But before we listen to the first one, we have a question for you guys. We want to know, what is the one object you can never travel without?
And we don't want simple answers like my phone or my passport. We want you to use this as a chance to practice your writing skills.
Right. So tell us the object, but also tell us why. For example, I always pack earplugs because I am a light sleeper and I hate noise.
That's a good one. So, take a moment, go to the comments section, and write your sentence. We love reading your reasons.
All right. Are you ready to plan a trip? Let's listen to the first conversation.
Great. So, let's jump into our first scenario. We are going to listen to a couple, Fred and Ivana.
Right? And they are in a very common situation. It's Friday night. They are sitting on the sofa with a laptop, and they are trying to book their summer holiday.
The problem is, they are 2 very different people. Fred loves big cities, culture, and sightseeing. He is quite active.
And Ivana? Well, let's just say she is exhausted from work. She wants a budget-friendly beach holiday.
Exactly. So, as you listen, pay attention to how they suggest ideas and how they disagree politely. Well, mostly politely.
And listen for the vocabulary related to money and weather. Let's see who wins this argument.
Okay, so I'm looking at the flights for August. You won't believe this, but I found a direct flight to New York. The price is actually pretty reasonable.
New York? Fred, are you serious?
Yeah, why not? I mean, we've always talked about going. Look at this. If we book now, the flight is only $400 each. That's a steal. We could go to the MoMA, see a Broadway show, maybe walk across the Brooklyn Bridge.
Fred, stop. Just stop for a second. Look at me. Do I look like I want to walk across a bridge?
Well, you look a little tired, but...
A little tired? I'm dead on my feet. I've been working overtime for 3 months straight. The last thing I want to do on my holiday is wake up at 7 a.m. to stand in a queue for a museum or fight through crowds in Times Square.
Come on, it's not just fighting crowds, it's the energy, the vibe. It's exciting.
It's stressful and it's hot. New York in August is it's like a sauna. Concrete and humidity. No, thank you.
Okay, fine. The weather isn't perfect, but think about the culture. We haven't done a proper city trip in ages. Remember Paris? We had a great time in Paris.
We walked 20 kilometers a day in Paris, Fred. I came back needing another holiday just to recover from the holiday. No, this year, I want to do absolutely nothing. I want to go somewhere with an ocean, sand, and a waiter who brings me cold drinks.
So, you're thinking about the beach again?
Yes, I'm thinking about the beach. Look at this tab I have open. Punta Cana. Or maybe Mexico. Look at that water. It's turquoise.
Ivana, you know I get bored at the beach. What am I supposed to do for 7 days? Look, sand. Oh, look, more sand. I need stimulation. I need activities.
There are activities. You can swim, you can snorkel, you can read a book.
I can read a book in our living room for free. I don't need to fly 5 hours to read a book. Besides, have you checked the prices for those resorts?
Actually, that's my main point. It's way cheaper than your New York idea.
No way. The flight to New York was $400.
Yeah, the flight is cheap, but what about the accommodation? Have you looked at hotels in Manhattan? You're not going to find anything decent for under $250 a night, probably $300 if you want a window that doesn't face a brick wall.
Well, we could stay in a hostel. Or maybe an Airbnb in Queens?
I am not staying in a hostel, Fred. We're 30 years old. I want a nice bed and a private bathroom. Look at this package in Mexico. It's all inclusive. Flights, hotel, all the food, and all the drinks for $1,200 each total.
$1,200? That's actually not bad.
It's amazing. In New York, we'd spend that much just on dinner and taxis in 3 days. You know how expensive food is there. You'll want to go to nice restaurants, we'll buy coffees, the budget will explode.
Okay, you have a point about the budget. New York drains the bank account quickly, but I'm really worried about being bored. I don't want to just sit by a pool with a bunch of loud tourists.
It's an adults-only resort. It's quiet. And listen, if you get bored, we can go day trips. There are Mayan ruins nearby. That's culture, right? You like ruins. It's historical.
Ruins are cool, I guess.
And we can go diving. You've always said you wanted to try scuba diving. That's active. That's adventurous.
I suppose, but are you sure it's not hurricane season in August?
Well, there's a small chance of rain, but it's the Caribbean. It rains for 20 minutes, and then the sun comes out again. It's better than the heat wave in the city.
I don't know, Ivana. I was really set on an urban adventure. I wanted to use my new camera and take some street photography.
You can take photos of sunsets or me drinking a margarita. Come on, Fred, please. For me, I really need to de-stress. If we go to New York, I'll be grumpy the whole time. Do you want a grumpy girlfriend in Times Square?
Definitely not. That sounds terrifying.
Exactly. So let's do the beach this year. And I promise, next year, we can go wherever you want. We can go to Tokyo. We can go to London. We can climb a mountain if you want. But this year, let's just chill.
You promise? Tokyo next year?
I swear.
All right, let me see the photos of this hotel again. Does it have a gym?
Yes, it has a huge gym. You can run on the treadmill while I sleep by the pool.
Okay, fine. Let's do it. But we're definitely going to see those ruins.
Deal. Now hand me the credit card before you change your mind.
Okay. So, I'm looking at the flights for August. You won't believe this, but I found a direct flight to New York. The price is actually pretty reasonable.
It's the ultimate argument. But did you notice the grammar she used there? It was a perfect example of the first conditional.
Right. She said, if we go to New York, I will be grumpy. It's a real possibility in the future. We heard a lot of that structure. Fred said, if we book now, the flight is cheap.
Exactly. It's the grammar of cause and effect. Very useful for negotiation. But now, let's move forward in time. They booked the trip to Mexico.
Yes, and now it is the night before the flight. This is usually where the panic starts.
The packing phase. In this next conversation, listen to how they use modals of probability and advice. You will hear words like might, could, should, and ought to.
And pay attention to the vocabulary for clothes and accessories. It sounds like Ivana is having some trouble with the weight limit of her suitcase. Let's listen.
Ivana, push down harder. It's not closing.
I am pushing. It's just the zipper is a bit stuck. Maybe if you sit on it?
I don't think me sitting on it is going to help. Look at this thing. It looks like it's about to explode. Seriously, what do you have in here? Bricks?
Don't be dramatic. I just packed the essentials, things I might need.
Okay, let's have a look because the airline limit is 23 kilograms, and I'm pretty sure this weighs about 40.
Hey, don't mess up my folding. I use the rolling method. It saves space.
Ivana, why do you have 4 pairs of high heels? We're going to a beach resort in Mexico. We're going to be walking on sand.
Well, we might go to a fancy dinner. Remember you said you wanted to be active? What if we go to a nice club in the city one night? I can't wear flip-flops to a club. I should have options.
Options are fine, but you have the red heels, the black ones, the beige ones, and these glittery ones. You could definitely leave 2 of these at home.
But I don't know which dress I'm going to feel like wearing. It depends on my mood, and it depends on the humidity. If my hair gets frizzy, I need the black dress and the black shoes. If I have a tan, the beige ones look better. It's logic, Fred.
It's not logic, it's excess. Okay, what about this? Why did you pack a thick denim jacket? It's going to be 30 degrees every day.
For the plane. The plane is always freezing. And what if there's a storm? You heard what I said about the hurricane season. It might get chilly in the evenings.
If it gets chilly, you can borrow my hoodie. You don't need a heavy jacket. Look, we have to be realistic. I haven't even put my toiletries bag in there yet.
Your toiletries bag? Why is it so big?
It's not big. It's normal.
Fred, let me see that. Why do you have 3 different bottles of sunscreen?
Because I burn easily. You know that. I need SPF 50 for my face, SPF 30 for my body, and the aloe vera gel for after I burn. It's a medical necessity.
Okay, fine. The sunscreen can stay. But what is this? Is this your entire collection of GoPro accessories?
Well, yeah, we're going diving, right? I need the underwater housing, the chest mount, the selfie stick, and the extra batteries.
You are taking up half the suitcase with plastic mounts. You ought to choose one. Just hold the camera in your hand.
I can't just hold it. I need stability for the footage.
Fred, we are not filming a documentary for National Geographic. We are just swimming with some fish.
Okay, look, let's stop arguing and just weigh it. Where's the portable scale?
It's in the front pocket.
Okay, lift it up. Steady.
What does it say? I can't see the screen.
It says 26.5 kilograms.
Oh no, that's 3.5 kilos over. How much do they charge for overweight bags?
Too much. Like $50 or something crazy. We have to remove some stuff. There is no other way.
Okay, fine. You win. I'll take out the glittery shoes and the beige ones. That should save maybe 1 kilo?
That's a start. I guess I can leave the chest mount for the camera at home. I'll just use the wrist strap.
See? Compromise. We're still 2 kilos over, though.
What about the hair dryer? The hotel definitely has one.
Hotel hair dryers are weak. They take forever. But, okay, if I take out the hair dryer, I can fit my extra swimsuit.
No adding things. We are subtracting things.
Okay, hair dryer's gone. Let's weigh it again.
23.8. We are still almost a kilo over.
I can't take anything else out, Fred. I've compromised enough. I need everything else.
Me too. I need my books.
Books? You brought physical books? Why didn't you bring the Kindle?
I like the smell of paper.
Okay, here's the plan. We are not taking anything else out. We are going to wear it.
What?
Put on your heaviest shoes. I'm going to wear the denim jacket, and you can put those 2 heavy books in your coat pockets.
I'm going to look like an idiot wearing hiking boots and a coat to the airport in summer.
Do you want to pay $50?
No.
Then put on the boots and put the sunscreen bottles in your cargo pants.
This is ridiculous. I feel like a smuggler.
You look very handsome. Now sit on the suitcase one more time. I think I can zip it now.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Yes, success. Now let's go to sleep. We have to be up in 4 hours.
I'm already sweating in this coat.
Okay, that was intense. I was actually holding my breath, hoping that zipper wouldn't break.
I know. And poor Fred wearing hiking boots and a winter coat to Mexico. I feel like a smuggler. I think we have all been there just to save $50.
Absolutely. It's a classic travel move. But, even in that chaotic moment, their English was perfect for the situation. Did you catch the grammar?
Yes, it was all about uncertainty versus necessity. For example, Ivana said, "We might go to a fancy dinner."
Right. She used might because she wasn't sure. It's a possibility, but not a plan.
Exactly. But then, look at how the language changed when Fred looked at the scale. He didn't say we should remove stuff. He said, "We have to remove some stuff."
Because at that point, it wasn't a choice anymore. It was an obligation. Have to is much stronger than should.
So, they managed to close the suitcase. They survived the flight in their winter coats. But now, they have arrived in Mexico.
And unfortunately, the drama isn't over. They have just checked into their room, but let's just say it's not exactly the paradise they booked.
Ugh, I hate when that happens. It is a very tricky situation. You are tired, you are angry, but you need to be polite to get what you want.
Exactly. If you lose your temper, you lose the upgrade. In this final conversation, listen closely to Fred. He is speaking to the receptionist.
Notice that he doesn't shout. He uses softeners like "I'm afraid" or "there seems to be a mistake" to sound professional but firm. Let's see if he can get a better room.
Excuse me. Hello?
Yes, sir. How can I help you? Is everything okay with the room?
Actually, no. I'm afraid there's a problem. We just went up to room 304 and, well, it's not what we booked.
I'm sorry to hear that. What exactly is the issue?
Well, first of all, my booking confirmation clearly states a superior room with ocean view, but the room you gave us looks directly at the parking lot. I can see the tour buses, but I definitely can't see the ocean.
Let me check the system for a moment. I see. Yes, room 304 is classified as a partial ocean view. If you stand on the balcony and look to the left, you can see the water.
With all due respect, I shouldn't have to lean over the balcony to see the sea. We paid an extra $200 for that view, and that's not the only problem.
Is there something else?
Yes, the room smells quite strongly of damp, like humidity or mold, and the air conditioning is making a very loud rattling noise. My girlfriend has a headache, and honestly, we can't sleep in there.
I apologize for the inconvenience, sir. We have had some issues with the AC units in that wing of the hotel recently.
I understand that things break, but we are here for our holiday. We really need to move to a different room. Could you check if there's another ocean view room available?
I am looking now, but I'm afraid the hotel is fully booked this week. It is peak season. I don't have any other standard ocean view rooms empty right now.
So, what are our options? We can't stay in a room that smells and has a broken AC. That's not acceptable.
I could send a maintenance technician up to look at the air conditioning right away, and housekeeping can bring some air freshener.
Look, I appreciate you trying to help, but I don't think an air freshener is going to fix the damp smell. It's a health issue. If you don't have any standard rooms, do you have any suites available?
Well, yes, we do have a junior suite available, but that would be an upgrade fee of $100 per night.
I don't think I should have to pay extra. The mistake is on the hotel's side. You put us in a broken room without the view we paid for.
I understand your frustration, sir, but I don't have the authorization to give free upgrades.
Then could I please speak to the manager? I'm sure we can find a solution here. We really just want to start our vacation.
Please give me a moment. Let me speak to my supervisor in the back office.
Thank you for waiting, sir. I spoke to the manager. Given the situation with the AC and the view, we can offer you the junior suite for tonight and tomorrow night at no extra charge.
Oh, that sounds much better.
However, on Wednesday, we might need to move you back to a standard ocean view room once one becomes available. Is that okay?
That sounds fair. As long as the AC works and we can see the water, we are happy.
The suite has a panoramic view and a jacuzzi. I think you will like it. Here are your new key cards. Room 501. The bellboy will help you move your bags.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate your help fixing this.
You're welcome. Enjoy your stay.
Wow. I have to admit, I am impressed. I did not think that was going to work. A junior suite with a jacuzzi? Fred is my new hero.
I know. I was holding my breath when the receptionist said, "We are fully booked." I thought for sure they were going to sleep in the lobby, but Fred played it perfectly.
He really did. He didn't lose his temper, he didn't insult anyone, but he didn't accept the first no either. It's a delicate balance.
It is. It's the art of the polite complaint. Did you notice the specific phrases he used to keep the conversation calm?
Yes, it was very clever. Instead of saying, "This room smells bad," which sounds aggressive, he said, "I'm afraid there is a problem."
Right. And when the receptionist tried to stop him, Fred didn't give up. He asked a magic question. What are our options?
I love that phrase. It basically forces the other person to solve the problem for you. And, of course, the most important phrase of all,
Could I speak to the manager? But notice he said it calmly. That is the key. If you shout, people stop listening. If you are polite, people actually want to help you.
So, the lesson here is simple. Be firm, be clear, but always be polite. And you might just end up in a suite. And speaking of suites, I can just imagine them right now, sitting in those bubbles, drinking a cold margarita.
They definitely earned it after that journey. It was stressful, but they got their happy ending.
Exactly. Well, before we let you go and dream about your own holidays, let's quickly recap the 3 key words you should put in your suitcase today.
Good idea. Word number 1 is to compromise. This is essential for relationships. It means reaching an agreement where both people give up a little bit to be happy. Ivana got the beach, Fred got his day trips. They compromised.
Word number 2 is overweight. And remember, we are talking about luggage. If your suitcase is overweight, it is above the airline's limit and you have to pay extra money.
Or wear your entire wardrobe to the airport like Fred. And finally, word number 3 is upgrade.
My favorite word. An upgrade is when you get something better than what you originally paid for, like moving from a standard room to a luxury suite.
We are all waiting for that free upgrade, Max. Maybe one day.
I'm not giving up hope. All right, guys, that is all for today. Don't forget to answer our question from the beginning. What is the one object you can't travel without?
And if you are brave, tell us your hotel horror story in the comments. Have you ever stayed in a room that smelled like old cheese? We want to know.
Thanks for listening, everyone. See you in the next episode.
Bye-bye.